Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome here to Gyrene Nation. Cooper Huskey here alongside Coach Jelani, Akil. Coach, how you doing?
Oh, life is good. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. I got to point out the hat. That's looking really good.
Yeah, thank you. A little festive cheer for practices.
Festive cheer. You got the hat on. I saw your office this morning. Got the lights and the stickers on the window, too. I mean, y'all are really into the Christmas spirit.
Absolutely. Yeah, bring a little bit of joy. So.
All right, joy here on this December episode, our only episode here in December of Gyrene Nation. Let's talk about this women's basketball team. Y'all are 4-4 right now. Got a nice week off, but you got some really good wins throughout November. First one I kind of want to highlight is that first conference win over New College.
Yeah, that was a battle. It was a battle. It really was great for the girls' confidence and just get in there. Oh, it's always hard to win when you're not at home, and they found a way.
They found a way indeed. And then talking about finding a way to win, Thomas, an overtime win against a former conference opponent. Talk me through that. It was back and forth all game, and then overtime was kind of like a microcosm of that as well, where we fell down early but came back to win.
Yeah, we had a slow start to that one. There were a lot of emotions. I think just the car ride. We had driven 3 hours that morning for early game, and at one point, it was just like, wake up, everyone. And they woke up, and they found a way to end the game with the tie. And then overtime is the same way, but they battled. They battled hard, and it was nice to walk away with the victory. 8
points in that overtime, all off free throws. So that's really where getting that work in the gym really pays off, right?
Absolutely. Just being aggressive, attacking the lane, and earning some foul calls was nice.
All right, well, here we are in December. You played a game last week against Florida National, swept the season series against them. Coming up next week, you have a D2 exhibition and then a big win, or a big game against Bethel. Hopefully it'll be a big win. What are you looking at here in this month of December?
Absolutely. So this month is going to be really just upping our level of play. We're playing some really competitive teams with the Division IIs, and then Bethel, who looks pretty serious. So we're pretty excited about what we have. It'll be a good test to us as we look for a deep conference run and to be extremely competitive down here in the Sunshine State Conference.
You brought up conference. When we get back here in January, 13 straight games against conference opponents. You had a little taste of it in November, 1-2 against there. What's your key going into that conference season?
Yeah, going into the conference season is just to believe in ourselves. Really driving home to the girls. First, they wanted to see, are we going to be any good? Can we compete night to night? And now I'm really driving home the mentality of, yes, you girls can play. So now let's go out and let's try to dominate. Let's try to really attack the games with force each and every night. So as we get deeper into the Sun Conference, that's what we're hoping to do.
All right. Well, before I let you go, I got to ask you one final question. With the hat and everything, do you have a favorite Christmas song or whatever?
Right now, I love all Christmas songs, but Holly Jolly Christmas is ringing through my head right now.
I like that. That's a good one. Any specific artist?
Not. I do like Kelly Clarkson's Underneath the Tree too, so we can go Kelly Clarkson for right now.
That's a good one. Well, Coach, thank you so much for joining us here on Gyrene Nation. We're going to head to Plays of the Week when we come back. Coach Jamon Copeland on the men's team will talk to us. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Gyrene Nation. But that is Barnes in the corner, and she'll knock that one down. Elena Barnes hits the three-pointer. First of the game for Ave Maria. White taking it the other way. Jay White will find Sherwood alone, and he slams it home. That riles up the dogs in the pound. Jalen White with it. He drives to the paint, kicks out to Efforts. Jonathan all alone, knocks it down. Third three of the night for Efforts, 10th of the game, and it's Gyrene basketball, and the fans are making some noise here in Golisano. Welcome back into Gyrene Nation Plays of the Week. Thank you, Cooper Huskey, for making those. He always does such a great job. We're here joined with Coach Copeland here of the men's team. And Coach, you were last year on Gyrene Nation before the season. Since then, 12 wins in 13 games. I mean, you guys have just been on a tear.
Yeah, we've been playing well, and really, to be honest with you, to be transparent, Jack Watkins, who is our team MVP the past 2 seasons, went down with a broke wrist, and at that point, I didn't know how we're going to be able to perform. He's obviously a key piece. I've been really, really surprised with how we performed.
Yeah, it's really insane how well the team has played without that team MVP. He went down around game 3 or game 4, right? And then there was an 8-game win streak.
Game 5. Game 5 is when he got hurt. Yep.
I just want to talk about that. You know, this team's hallmark the past couple of seasons has been scoring, and the team has done a lot of that, 3 triple-digit games this season. But it seems that rebounding has been a key focus for this team this year.
Yeah, it has. I think last year's, the previous 2 years, you know, we retained 100%, and we had a ton of skill. You know, everybody could dribble, pass, and shoot. Made us very unique. I think this year we're not quite as skilled, but we're definitely bigger, more athletic, stronger, and that's really shown in the offensive glass. Made more of an emphasis as a team on the glass, and the guys have executed it very well.
You said something to me after the game against Florida National on the postgame show, which you can watch on the Urban Edge Network, about taking threes, but then everybody crashing towards the glass after that, no matter if they think it's going to go in or not. Talk about that kind of philosophy.
Yeah, we're sending 5 to the glass on every shot, and we've got one guy that we designate as kind of our high guy, and whoever their highest guy is, we want him one step up. But other than that, it's a jailbreak to the rim. We're trying to go get that thing, get it back. It's really aggressive. It's not very typical in basketball. Most people, they're sending 2 to 3 to the glass, everybody else back, so you're not giving up layups. But our philosophy is, hey, we want to go get it back. And then also, if you get it and you're racing it down the other end, that's advantage us because you're playing our style.
You talk about this team being a non-selfish team, and of course, everybody, you know, nobody's bigger than the team. We do want to highlight one player on this team, Alex Sherwood, Defensive Player of the Week for the Sun Conference for the second time this year. That honor was announced on Monday. Just talk about Alex and how well he's doing.
Yeah, Alex, he's a stud, man. He's got a big-time motor. He's got a big, strong body, and his motor is a superpower. Like, if you see that dude run the floor, it's ridiculous how hard he runs the floor, how hard he plays. And he's a big-time rim protector, big-time rebounder for us, and kind of that back line of our press. He does a great job making those, seems like advantage plays for the opponents, but making them really, really tough to finish over Alex. He's got great timing on his shot blocking.
All right, looking at the schedule, 2 games last week here at home, 2 games next week. We have a nice week off here in December with those 2 teams coming in Truett McConnell and Spring Arbor. What are you looking at those?
Yeah, both games should be tough games, really well-coached teams, good teams, and we're excited to be at home. You know, we were road warriors to start. So excited to be at home and just play our style, play our game, and if we do what we're supposed to do, we like our chances.
All right, final question for you. The Dog Pound has been really active those 2 games against Florida National and Florida College. Just talk about the student section and y'all's relationship with them.
Oh, my gosh, yeah. That's why I tell our guys, I said, do you let them know how much you appreciate it? I coach all the time. Best fans in the Sun Conference. I would argue best student section in the country. They're incredible. They give us a huge home court advantage. I would say it's a 10-point advantage at home because of you guys. So keep showing up, keep being loud. Yeah, you guys are fantastic. We realize it, our guys realize it, and you just make it such an incredible atmosphere for all fans.
Let's hear from a couple of the students in the Dog Pound now.
You have to bring the energy. Energy is key. Like, if you don't got energy, we don't want you here. We want you to be loud. We want you to be confident. We want to just be a dog.
You have to be loud, and you have to be respectful of the other team. Very respectful and loud.
What's this get up you got going now? You're an alligator or what are you?
I'm a dinosaur.
Okay.
I didn't realize it was a whiteout until it was too late.
The Dog Pound is just straight energy. It is a student section that encompasses what we are as a school.
Energy, excitement. Everyone has to love the sport of basketball. It is so fun to watch, and these guys are so much fun to watch.
Let's go!
Some great sound bites from the Dog Pound there. That was during the whiteout on Wednesday. There's just a lot of coordination going on with the student section. They have a lot of fun with it.
They do, and Katie Sherman does a fantastic job. Our director of game day operations, she's phenomenal getting that in. Getting all the events at all our games.
Yeah, one of the hardest workers, if not the hardest worker
oh my gosh.
here on campus.
She's awesome.
All right, looking ahead at the weekly schedule, no games this week. Next week, there will be 4 basketball games here at the Tom Golisano Fieldhouse. On Monday, it's a neutral site game. Weber hosts Bethel from Indiana. That game tips off at 2 p.m. Bethel looking to get some extra games here in the Sunshine State. Then they'll stay on Tuesday to take on our women's team. That game will be Tuesday. And then the men have have a game on Wednesday and a game on Thursday. Those games against Truett McConnell and Spring Arbor. First time since 2020 and 2021 the Gyrenes have played them. Well, guys, thank you so much for joining us here on Gyrene Nation, episode 12, the only episode of December. Any last thoughts for Gyrene Nation?
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas. Enjoy your families and enjoy the season.
Merry Christmas from Gyrene Nation. We'll see you next week for some basketball. Good night, God bless, and go Gyrenes.